Hello and welcome to the latest edition of McBookie's Top Tartan Tips. And as ever, I'm joined by Mark Walker and Tam McManus. And it's a big weekend of Scottish football with the latest round of the Scottish Cup and a fascinating tie on Sunday between Rangers and Celtic. Tam, we'll come to you first. Massive game for both clubs. Who are you going to be backing?
I think for the first time this season, I'm going to tip Celtic against Rangers. I just feel as if Celtic have come on to a bit of form over the last few weeks. They look as if they're playing with freedom. Rangers I think the intensity's gone a little bit. They've achieved what they wanted to achieve in terms of won the league, they're out of the Europa League. So I quite fancy Celtic the goals in the game. So I've had a little look, and I'm going to go for Celtic score and win. I think at 41 is quite a big price, and that'll be my tip for the Old Firm game.
Well, Celtic are 19-10 to win in 90 minutes. Of course, it's played to a finish, and you could back them at 21-20 to qualify, with Rangers odds on at 3-4 to qualify. Mark, do you agree with Tam, or do you fancy Rangers to make it to the next round?
No, I'm with Tam in this one. I think Celtic 19-10 at a good price. I think they're coming on to quite a lot of form. Scored a few goals in the last couple of games. The last game against Livingston was by all accounts their best performance of the season. They're playing with a bit of width. I think the one thing that's interesting is it will be key whether James Forrest plays, because I think he makes all the difference to Celtic. Apparently it was a tight hamstring, so if he's okay and he's playing, I think they've got a terrific chance. I agree with Tam. I think the Rangers won the league. Very difficult to keep up the levels of intensity that they've shown this season. I do think Celtic have got a very good chance of getting the win on Sunday.
So both Tam and Mark think Celtic are going to win within 90 minutes. Let's look at the other games that are played over the weekend. Mark, who do you fancy either in the Scottish Cup, or there's also some league action?
I'll go for League Two. I'm going for Queen's Park to win at 23-20. Edinburgh City have been outstanding this season, as they should be with the players they've got at the club. They've won the last 7 games in a row. They've only conceded 2 goals away from home. It's a terrific record. And by all accounts, they're actually missing quite a lot of chances as well. They should be winning, but a lot more than they actually are. And they're clearly the class act in that league. It's not often you actually get them at odds against. So 23-20, that'll do for me.
Yeah, well, we've stopped betting on League Two. Now it looks a certainty that Queen's Park will be lifting the title. Tam, what's your other best bet of the weekend?
I fancy Aberdeen in the Scottish Cup at home to Livingston. I think they were 17-10. I think that Livingston are on a very, very poor run at the moment. They've obviously clinched their top 6 berth. Took a heavy down at Celtic at the weekend. I think Aberdeen, massive result at St Johnstone, maybe just gets the monkey off their back into winning a game. Stephen Glass's first game at home. Alan Russell coming in. I think they'll get a boost from working with those 2 guys during the week. And I think that 17-10 Aberdeen to beat Livingston is a fair price. I'll go for Aberdeen.
So there you go. Both the boys think that Celtic are going to beat Rangers at 19-10, and Mark is tipping up Queen's Park to get the better of Edinburgh City, and Tam is going for Aberdeen to knock out Livingston in the Scottish Cup. If you're having a bet this weekend, then remember to have a look at the McBookie site, and the best of luck.